been sitting here for about 15 minutes now. This is probably my fifth or sixth time hitting the record button, and I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. See, when I uploaded this video, I wanted this to be the introduction to something magnificent, something special, something deeper than I could ever imagine. This was supposed to be the introduction to cool conversations with Scotland Underwood. Me being Underwood, of course. Hello. I had this whole big setup. Everything was planned out. Big elaborate setup, you know what I mean? An entrance song, edited down, crisp, clean. And then I realized in that moment, the more that I talked about doing all these things, the more I started procrastinating. And I started procrastinating my own manifestation. So it went from launching this in January to launching this in mid-March. The more and more that I try to put thought into it instead of doing it, the more it just got pushed back. So that's why I'm sitting here on my floor in my home talking to the camera of my phone that's propped up by a cup to present to you cool conversations with Scotland Underwood. What is cool conversations? It's this. It's me being vulnerable in front of a camera talking about things that I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on, and if I don't, that's where you come into play. We're conversating. Conversation is not supposed to be superficial or I'm better than you and you're better than me. No, conversation is raw emotion. Conversation is purity. My procrastination of doing this show, trying to make it perfect, hindered the perfection it already is. Because like I said, if I can't be vulnerable in front of this camera, if I can't be vulnerable for myself, if I can't be vulnerable to the world in my own show, then how am I ever supposed to see the growth in it? So that's why you get me right now in my truest form. And later on, stuff will be a little bit more extravagant and flashy and boo bam and whatever. But right now, this conversation is the perfect introduction to cool conversation. Because it's real. Not to say that the other ones won't be, but I'm not going to edit this down. I'm not going to take anything out of this because I want to look back on this moment. I want people to look back on this moment. And 1 year from now, I want you to look back and be like, the only thing that's changed is a few things. Background, introduction, music. But he's still the same. You're still the same. This show is more so for the person that looks for someone to reach out to, someone to break bread with, laugh, joke, philosophical conversations that you typically can't find anywhere else. I'm not saying I'm going to be that guy for you, but I can be a start. So, before I get out of here, let me do this the proper way. My name is Scotland Underwood. This is Cool Conversations with Underwood. This thing that we're putting together where we can converse. It's funny because the more I thought about doing this video and the fact that I'm going to upload it, it's a beautiful thing to see what happens when you stop trying and you actually just do it. So when you tune in next week, things will probably be a little bit different. You know, probably look a little cleaner, even though these looks, whew, Lord have mercy. But if you're willing to join me on this journey, please like and hit the subscribe button and leave a comment on what you want to talk about. What do you want to conversate about? Until next time, this is Scott Underwood. I'm out.